Hello. In this video, we are going to talk about how to share a screen safely. This is more important these days because of all the online presentations and lectures that we have. And when we share our screen, we don't want others to see what they shouldn't really see. For example, our emails, if it is open in a different window, or some text like reviews and other stuff that we have that we don't want others to see. So it is important to be able to share our screen safely. I'm going to talk about a couple of points. So one is how to share safely, how we can select the exact application or screen that we want to share. And also I want to tell you about presentations in PowerPoint in presenter view. Okay, first let's go and look how we can share what we actually want to share with others. So I'm going to Zoom. I have created like a meeting. So at the moment, this is what others see from my side because my video is off. So they don't see my image, they just see the icon. And when I want to share my screen, I basically click on this share button or on this share screen button, and it gives me a list of windows that we can share in addition to the screens that we have. So on my machine, I have two screens. One is screen 1 and screen 2. Pay attention that not necessarily screen 1 is on your left-hand side and screen 2 is on your right-hand side, or the other way around for those with right to left language, like native languages. So, for example, in my case, my left screen, which is actually my main screen, is screen number 2, as you can see on the top left corner of my video. And in here, you also have a preview of the two screens. So this is the screen that I am now recording, and this is my second screen. If I click on this and then say share, it will basically share all the content of this screen. And you see these windows and everything else that comes to this screen. A better approach to sharing is basically select the application that you want to share with participants. So in most of the cases, we want to share our PowerPoint presentation. So the best thing is to select the PowerPoint presentation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit my PowerPoint from presentation mode. So I get out of here. This one, okay. So now I don't have the presentation mode. I come out and then I go in. So in here you see that my PowerPoint application is there listed. So if I click on share, it will basically share only my PowerPoint PowerPoint application. So if I bring it, like make it restored, you can see this green border around it. This shows that this window is the only part that is being shared. What we need to do is, if we want to go to the presentation mode, Zoom automatically detects that it needs to now broadcast or show the actual slides that we want to present. So if I click on the slideshow, it will go to the full screen presentation mode, and it will show the screen. And as you can see, we have this icon, this information on top of the screen indicating that this screen actually that is being recorded. So what I want to highlight is I want to record the screen using Zoom, and to show that what is being recorded is basically just that presentation. So I click on record. I unmuted the Zoom because I'm recording my voice on another application. It is absolutely fine. I say continue with my audio muted. Um, and now, for example, I move this, I bring another application on top of it, I go out of it, and then I go to the presentation mode. So it is now presenting my slides like that. And I can also, just for presentation, I bring in another window in the view, and I go out of the view. So now I'm going to stop the recording, and then later I'm going to show you how this recording works. Okay, I quickly imported the video, and now let's have a look at the video and see how it is. So this is the beginning of the video that I recorded. I basically was in this screen. I brought in a different window, and then I took it out to show that it is not recorded. As you can see, this video, video that you can actually see um, is only the screen of PowerPoint. And then, as you can also see, this is going forward. And then I went to full screen presentation mode, and I'm presenting my PowerPoint. Again, I brought in another window and I took it out, and yet the screen is on the PowerPoint presentation slide. So this shows that basically if you choose the application that you want to share, it will stay there and nothing will obstruct the image, and it will not show any other image. If you minimize the application that you are being shared, it will pause the sharing, so you're safe to basically work on the background if you want to bring in or prepare some other material. So that is the most important part. So once again, when you want to share your window with somebody, choose the exact application that you want to share it. So you click on the share button, and then you choose the window that you want to. So I come out of my presentation mode, and then I go to share screen, and I choose PowerPoint to share. So that was the most important part. And now let me tell you a little bit about, and of course, if you want to share your audio with participants, you make sure that you click on share computer sound with others. Now let me tell you about some features in PowerPoint that is very important. If you go to the slideshow menu, if you have two monitors or more connected to your computer, you will have a presentation view. So presentation view is basically something like this. On one screen, you see the full screen presentation of the slides that you have, and on the other screen, on the other monitor, you see what uh, um, participants see, and also you see what is coming up after that. So this is called presenter view. So once again, this is the monitor or the view that audience see, and this is what is going to happen next. So this is your next slide basically. So this is presenter view. If you have more than one monitor, you can have this view. And if you have notes, they will also appear here. So it is somehow a good practice if you have more than one monitor to go to presenter view so that you can see what's going to happen next, and you can also see your notes. You can also have timer and some other things on this view. What is important is you need to have this option checked to say use presenter view. Otherwise, otherwise you will not see the content of this side of the this image. So you will both your monitors will have the same content. Now, important thing is that your so you need to choose which screen you want to have this full screen slide presented. So I have two monitors connected. My primary monitor is this monitor. This is my primary monitor, and then I have another monitor which is that side. So if I click, if I say, okay, go to presentation mode now, the full screen presentation of my slide is on my right hand side, and what I have in here is actually the presenter view. As you can see, this is what audience see. This is my next slide, which is actually nothing, so this is black screen, and I have my notes here. So if I go back to the first slide, this is what they see, and this is what you see. And then if I say click, so this is again what they see, and the next thing that is going to appear is share only what you want to share text in here, as you can see here. So in here you can indicate which monitor you want participants in which monitor you want to see the content. If you have this presenter view, you need to make sure that when you want to share your content with participants, the window, the PowerPoint window, is in the same monitor as the monitor that is going to show full screen slides. Otherwise, Zoom will not be able to switch between monitors. So again, if my full screen is going to be presented on this monitor, I will have my PowerPoint application open in the same window. If I have it on the other monitor, Zoom will not be able to switch monitors. Okay, so I have my primary monitor here, and I have my PowerPoint application in here. So when I say, okay, share it now, it will appear on the same monitor. This way, you will be able to basically share your screen without any problem. Finally, something that we want to encourage presenters to do is to basically have your camera on while you are presenting. And if you click on start video, the audience basically see your image on a corner of their presentation. So they see your full screen presentation and also your image on one corner of their screen. So that is it. So basically you choose the application that you want to share with participants. If it is PowerPoint, you need to make sure that the application is on the same monitor that the presentation is going to go full screen. So that is important. And the way that you can choose which monitor you want to go to full screen is by going to slideshow menu here and then choose that monitor. If you have your video on, it is like encouraged to have your presentation on the same monitor, like under your camera or above your camera. That is that gives a better feeling because you're not looking away from the camera. So that is why you sometimes need to change the monitor when you are presenting. So that is it. Enjoy your presentations and good luck.